So it's late at night here in Johannesburg, and I'm in the studio because I'm speaking to someone from Microsoft who is in his office in Seattle, where it's very early morning, and he is by far the coolest guy in the gaming industry. Phil Spencer, you are the head of the Xbox gaming division at Microsoft. Your job must be awful.
Hey, Toby, it's good to talk to you. I have to say, I love my job. I get to work with some of the most amazing people. And the community of gamers out there always keeps you excited, energized, and on your toes.
It must be awesome to work in gaming.
You know, it is. I think it's a really interesting mix of art and science and technology. There's almost nothing like it when you think about how the role that technology and social play, but also just the amazing artists and animators and musicians. And then you take the whole community of gamers and how passionate they are about play and what they want to see. It's an exciting spot, and I could think of no job that I'd want to have more than this one. It's very fun.
There's so much to it, and I suppose the other thing about esports that I like is that geeks like me who could never play an actual sport have a potential career in gaming. I mean, that's just fantastic.
Yeah, you know, whether it's esports or in the video game business itself or in social community and press, you know, even in my mom, I still have to laugh because I was playing video games when I was growing up. She would shake her finger. Those video games are going to be the end of you. And I tease her a little bit now that looks like it worked out okay, Mom. But yeah, the games industry is a big employer now. There's a lot of opportunities for people across the board.
It's fantastic. And, you know, when we met in Nairobi, it's probably about 3 years ago now, what I was impressed about was how much you knew about Africa and how mobile is dominant, and that you really wanted people to have the same experience of gaming on mobile devices as they do on big consoles with, you know, fat pipes. And that's really great.
You know, there are 3 billion people on the planet today that play video games, over half the connected world, which is just crazy when you think about it. And at the same time, I also think about the creator community. Like, how many amazing creators do we have in Africa today, whether it's the music scene, the art scene, and I want there to be a video game creation scene in Africa as well. And there will be. There's no doubt that this art form, when it's just about making it accessible.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree. I say to my wife that our 4-year-old son, you know, by the time he's in high school, he'll be gaming. It's the social interaction of the youth of the world everywhere.
That's right. And, you know, we take that responsibility very seriously at Xbox. We think about how many children have their first online social interaction via Minecraft or Roblox on our platform, or Fortnite, or whatever game they might be playing. And we can help put in some social norms that people should start to expect. Because I think being connected to more people around the planet should be a good thing for building empathy between groups. And what a great place to start, but with the youth, right?
Yeah, and with Minecraft, I was blown away by it long before Microsoft bought it. It's extraordinary. My son has discovered Lego in the last year, and Minecraft is like Lego on a computer. It's the antithesis of the bad association of computer games, because it is so good at stimulating young minds, at engaging them, and as you say, it's in a safe environment.
Yeah, and it's one of the reasons we wanted to make sure Minecraft was available to so many players, whether they're on an Xbox, they're on a PlayStation, they're on a Switch, they're on a PC, they're on a mobile phone. You know, it's connecting that community everywhere and allowing the power of creation. And Minecraft has just been such an awesome phenomenon. And we just had our biggest Minecraft year ever last year in terms of the size of the audience. So it continues to just grow. And you mentioned Lego, and that's kind of our model. We think about what an amazing brand Lego is, you know, for decades. And we want Minecraft to be right there, a brand that people trust and know.
I'm intrigued by your subscription model, Games Pass. Let's talk a little bit about that, because it's a great way to, instead of buying games, you rent games. And we see that this subscription model is basically, or it has become the model of the day.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that we saw was the retail price of certain games blocks people from trying new things, because there's this cost. I have to go pay and am I going to like the game or not? So what we love about Game Pass, the kind of cost of you trying another game is just downloading the game, or now with xCloud, literally just connecting to it and playing it. And what we're seeing in Game Pass is players are trying new games. They're trying genres they would have never tried before. They're playing more games. And that's what it's all about. People finding new creations, new creators, new stories.
So COVID was a strange time last year, but hardware sales spiked by nearly 300%. I mean, that is really fantastic.
It's a role that we could play as an industry when people were isolated, to help make that isolation less isolating by letting you connect with your friends online at play. And I think about this platform in this role, and I say, okay, what is the global impact that I think we can have? When you're at a company like Microsoft at that size and scale, you know, we should have goals beyond just the next quarter's P&L or the next business objective, but what's our real global objective in our role? And I'd encourage everybody to think about that. Like, what impact do they want to have on the world around them? I chose video games, but people can choose as many different places. And yeah, an amazing place to be right now in gaming. And I love my team at Xbox.
Thank you for a great interview, Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox at Microsoft. The worst job in the world, I'm told. And thank you for joining us here.
Thanks, Toby. Look forward to seeing you next time I'm over in Africa.
Great stuff. See you then.
Thanks for watching. Hit the like button below and please subscribe to our channel so that you can get this stuff while it's fresh. See you soon.